We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Striding in, Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hauser will do this himself, and that's the first out. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Now a hard liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Into the box, Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now batting, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Yelich is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tucked, and plays with the big part of the field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Lester sets. Here it is. Too high. And it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. 2 men on. 2 out, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-1 to Schwarber. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Navarez corrals it. So after the misplay following the strikeout, Kipnis reaches on the error after the strikeout. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Hunter Pence. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So striding in, Keston Hiura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And he is in there. Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 24.
So here is Avisail Garcia. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. This one's flared off to the right side. Hayward coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit softly down the line at first. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Yelich. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the 2nd out. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Narvaez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. In now the Brewers DH, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Jed Jerko now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ is there, 2 gone. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Now in the box, Orlando Arcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And that's in there, base hit. So here's Avisail Garcia. High in the air out to center field. Howe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Swing and a line drive. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Hit in the air to center field. Garcia has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Here's Chris Bryant now. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Slice down the left side, but foul. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-1 to count. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Digging in, Jed Jerko. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now back, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Settling in now, Ryan Healy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Baez fields it cleanly. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. The count is 1-2.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired. 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Yelich going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the trip. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. Now the pitch.
Not shortstop. Orlando.
This is flared out towards second. And he's set down, 1 away. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
0-1 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Happ, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Brent Suter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. To the plate now, Jason Hayward. Now a bunt attempt here. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Is a fastball looked at for a strike.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Again, another foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And no one can get there as it falls.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for one. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Three and one.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Three-two pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter.
A swing and a miss. That. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The first baseman, number 5.
At the plate now, Jeff Jerko. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Up next to Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
In now, Keston Hiura. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hap is there. 2 gone. So digging in now, Ryan Healy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ryan Healy.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Rizzo onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Up next for Milwaukee. Not shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that in. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ugh, it's that ugly. You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count now. 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Number 8.
First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 41,900 strong on their feet here at Miller Park. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Milwaukee came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brent Suter takes home the win. John Lester pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
For pitch, 7 o'clock.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it. 1 out. Striding in for Houston, George. Springer.
George.
And now pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Yelich. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Altuve is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ryu's ready. Here it comes. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kane sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Omar.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Kane at second. Narvaez at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. Is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jed Jerko. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Jed.
Out in front of it, strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. 1 away. So stepping in, Brock Holt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Count 1-0.
Swinging a looper to left. Rosario coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So here is Avisail Garcia. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Now back.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Merrifield picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops him up back behind second base. And therefore it is Hiura for the first out of the inning. George Springer the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. That's inside. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And this one gets away. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. In now, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Ryu looks in. Here's the 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something.
That ball is absolutely crushed. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Next to Milwaukee.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Jed Lowry now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes Yelich, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the first baseman.
With Merrifield next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fielded by Sogard. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Eric.
A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Lofted in the air out to right field. Santander is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Popped him up. Merrifield in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. Here's George Springer. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into center field. Kane on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hip. your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting. Right
So
fielder.
1 gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a curveball misses inside.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Outside, 3-0 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. In now, Anthony Santander.
Right fielder, Anthony.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So now to the plate, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hiura takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Whit Merrifield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the bottom of the 6th inning now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Santander is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch. At the plate, Jed Jerko. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pick him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping in now, George Springer. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 2.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alex Bregman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. King is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay, and he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning.
Here's Eric Sogard. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
In now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santander has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. So a big moment here, and standing in, Avisail Garcia. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Late that time for a strike.
1 strike.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jed Lowry. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Corbin Burns has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Whit Merrifield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Chopped down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. He was a ground out victim last time up. Justin Smoke will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Justin.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pops this one up. And no one will track it down.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another one sent foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. And he makes the catch in the corner. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eddie Rosario. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And right into the shift. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Into the box now, George Springer, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hot shot on the ground is short. To second for 1. To smoke at first, and they get them both. Stepping into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time. And bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Eric Sogard. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he misses 2-1. Towards second. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
We got 3-2.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2.